What's up, guys? I figured I would just turn my camera on today. Just talk, because honestly I need to vent, and I don't really have a lot of people that I can vent to, so that'll actually understand without thinking that I'm complaining, you know. So I'm in my closet just finishing up laundry. Sorry, and I'm sorry if I'm already like emotional. I'm just really discouraged right now. And I don't want to make this video sad. Honestly, I just want to, you know, come up here and just like, I know I'm not the only one that's going through stuff. So if anybody else that's out there, like, if you're going through something or a hard time, like, just know you're not alone. Like, you really not. You're not alone, and hopefully things will work itself out according to God's plan. And even if you don't see a way out, or if you're feeling stuck, things will work themselves out. Stop, Luke. I wasn't feeling well today, so I called out of work. Well, I actually clocked in, but it was just so busy. And we're understaffed. And it's like, these jobs just don't care. They just expect the best out of you. So much from you. I mean, so much from you. When they barely give you anything, any incentive to even do your best. They barely want to pay you. No bonuses. Not even a thank you. But yet they want you to be there every single day. On time. Sorry, y'all. My dog is just not gonna let me be great and do my do my laundry. But what really got me upset was I didn't feel good today, and I have a doctor's note, and basically my manager tells me that it doesn't matter if you have a doctor's note. It's inexcusable. Like any absences that you even have with a doctor's note is pretty much inexcusable. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, so basically, let me make sure I'm understanding you correctly. So basically what you're saying is, unless I'm dying or taking my last breath, I need to be at work. You know, so basically show up, clock in to work, take your last breath on the phone. So we just, you know, just so we can mark you present. Is that what you're saying? You know? So that really ticked me off. It really ticked me off, and I'm just like, what am I doing? Like, we're giving our all to these jobs for them to have a policy like that. Like, you made it, like, basically life can't happen to you right now because you're a piece of property, and we need you at these jobs. So your life can't happen. Nothing can happen to you unless you're dying. We need you, and you gotta be here. Otherwise, we're gonna dock you. We're gonna dock you for not being at work. You could be literally unconscious. Even if you probably admitted to the hospital, it doesn't matter. If you have a doctor's note, it doesn't matter. What kind of policy is that? Is that legal? And what really was the icing on the cake was, I was like, yeah, really, you know, even with doctor's notes. So he double checked the policy for me. He was like, he could be wrong, so he'll double check the policy. So he ended up emailing me the policy. And yeah, he was like, yeah, it would be inexcusable. So, okay, no worries, whatever. So it's no point for me to even get a doctor's note, you know what I'm saying, from this point forward, you know. And basically just be sick, and whatever's wrong with me, if I want to throw up, just throw up on the phone, you know. Just tell the patient, hey, I'm about to vomit, or I think I'm about to pass out, just give me a second, and when I come to, I'll finish taking this phone call. That's what I'm gonna do. I guess that's what they're asking me to do. I think that's what they're asking me to do, and I could just be being dramatic, but if that's what I'm comprehending from the situation. Okay, it's just ridiculous. All of it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then on top of that, a few moments later, I get another text from him, and he says, "We told her from jump." No, what is it? He says, "It's a lot of work. We told her from jump it would be a lot of work. And if she can't take it, then she should just quit and move on." Who are you talking about? Right, Luca? Right. Who are you talking about? So, who you talking about? You talking about me? Are you talking about me to somebody else? So I'm like, what? That's how I responded, and I'm like, what? Stop. No. You interrupted my video. Be quiet. No, leave the door alone. Don't talk back. You want to go to bed? Excuse me? I'm not dealing with you today. We're going to go to bed. We're going to time out. That's what we're going to do. Be quiet. So I'm like, yeah, who you talking about? I didn't say that, but I just texted back. I was like, what? And he didn't respond back for a minute, and then he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I was talking about a tech that worked for us. The department that I work for, there are no techs. Y'all don't even hire techs. So why you lying? You're lying. I know you're lying. I know basically when you was checking for policy, you probably had to ask somebody, and then you start talking about me. You know what I'm saying? When I was hired, they did tell me that it was gonna be a no. I'm not even gonna lie. They didn't tell me it was gonna be a lot of work. They didn't tell me that. You know. No. They didn't tell me it was gonna be a lot of work. I was told that, because I told them how my last job was, how I was understaffed, and it was so much, the workload was just so much on everybody that was there. You know, it was understaffed, and we had a lot of, the workflow was just overwhelming for all of us, you know. And let me just go, what I do radiology. I work in radiology imaging. So part of my job is scheduling, you know. So it's only about, I can say it's only about maybe, I'm gonna say maybe 15 people that's working, because everybody is not a scheduler. Some people work directly with clinics, so they don't take incoming calls like I do. You know, I'm inbound, so people are calling in, doctors are calling in, patients are calling in, just to schedule. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. I pretty much schedule for almost majority of Dallas, and you have like 15 of us. Anybody that insurance will allow them to come to this hospital that I work for, that's who I'm scheduling for. And it's a lot. It's a lot of people. You can't have a whole city, as big as Dallas is, you can't have a whole city like that calling, and you only got literally about 8 people on the phone, because not everybody is on the clock, because some people are out for vacations and this, that, and the third. You only have a few people on the phones, even scheduling, so it's just busy all day long. I was told that, you know, it's not going to be like my last job. It's not. We're pretty staffed, and there's wraparound time. Like after you talk with the patient, you'll have time to, you know, close out the patient's chart and, you know, just wrap up the call pretty much And it's not like that. It's busy every single day. There's no wraparound time. As soon as you finish with one patient, another call is coming through. You know, then on top of that, I gotta turn around and do emails because I'm on the late shift. I gotta do emails. I have to do voicemails. And I have to do faxes. On top of what I was already doing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just rambling on. But honestly, I just had to get it out because at this point, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. At this point, I don't want to work for a company that degrades their employees. First of all, I don't care if the tech felt like it's, I don't care who that tech is. Nobody, you shouldn't be talking about her. I don't care if you want to talk about me. You shouldn't be talking about her either. Her or him. You know what I'm saying? That's not, I don't want no management that's like that. I don't want to be under somebody that I know. If something were to go wrong with me, you're going to be talking about me too. That's how I feel. I know for a fact, if something goes wrong with me or if I do something wrong, you're going to be talking about me because you clearly are talking about another tech that doesn't even work for you. I'm not a tech. I'm a scheduler. You don't even handle none of the text. So what are you talking about? I know you're lying. And I didn't even respond because I knew he was lying. So I'm trying to figure out, do I want to continue to work for this company that I know is lying to me and probably talking about me? You know what I'm saying? And then it has a sick, stupid policy like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I'm all over the place, but I just honestly, I know for a fact I'm not the only one that's dealing with this bull crap when it comes to these jobs. And it's like you feel stuck, you got obligations, you got things coming up in life, you know, and it's like you just stuck. It's like the world doesn't really, they don't prepare you for another way out. They trap you into thinking that this is the only way. They don't teach you how to be an entrepreneur so that you can figure things out for yourself and make a life for yourself and have more independence and more freedom and just make your own flexible schedule so that you can have a proper work-life balance. They don't do it like that. It's more like you're submissive for 12 years of your life. You go to grade school, you go to middle school, you go to college, you know, they tell you to get this degree, and this degree is supposed to give you the key to get the best job, and you're gonna have the best life, and you know, you'll find love and you get married and y'all just live happily ever after, when that's not the case. I have a whole degree, and it did nothing for me. And then people say, oh, go get a master's. Hell no, I'm not going to get no master's. For what? For what? Convince me to get a master's. Convince me. You gotta convince me to put myself in debt. I went to college for free on a sports scholarship. So why would I go back to school now and pay for a master's if my free bachelor's degree didn't do nothing for me? Convince me to get a master's, and maybe I'll think about it. Well, maybe not. It's just, I hate the feeling of feeling stuck, and I've been doing research trying to figure out what to do next, because this whole job stuff, y'all, it ain't working for me. It is not working for me. And I know people out here can relate. I know y'all can relate. I know somebody out here in the same situation where you hate your stinking job. You wake up every single day and it's like physically clocking in makes me sick to my stomach. Like physically. I get sick thinking about, oh my God, I gotta clock into this place. I didn't even feel like that in my last job. I just showed up and did it. It was busy, but I didn't feel sick like I do here. This job is sickening. It's very sickening because it's just a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot to learn, and then everything just seems unorganized. Like, even my training was terrible. My training was terrible. I did 6 weeks of training, and like 3 weeks of that was in the classroom where my teacher just basically talked. Don't get me wrong, she's a great lady, but she just, half the time her and the other guy just were in a discussion about irrelevant, half the time her and the guy were talking about irrelevant subjects. So yeah, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, can we continue on with this? You know what I'm saying? And then, I don't know. Yeah, then I go out on the floor, and then she teaches me how to do faxes. So as I'm learning how to do faxes, I'm out there doing faxes for about two weeks by myself while she went back in the classroom to train somebody else. Mind you, my job is not to do faxes. My job is to schedule. So I really didn't get but maybe a week on the phone handling calls with patients. You know what I'm saying? And even with that, I was by myself. Like, if I needed help, you know what I'm saying? She was eventually came out when the other two trainees came out, you know, and they were able to be on the floor with me, and she was able to kind of help me. You know, luckily I'm an independent girl and I can figure stuff out on my own or finesse it somehow. But yeah, I'm sorry. I do apologize. I just really had to get this off my chest because right now I just feel lost because I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to continue to give this company my time and my energy, because literally it's my time and it's all of my energy is stressing me out. I know I could be like some people out here that don't have jobs, but I'm pretty sure if they were to get my job, yeah, they'll probably be grateful for maybe a month. Yeah, and then after that they're going to be searching for something else. Okay? And I bet money on that. It's just ridiculous that all that we go through with these jobs and you just another number. And for him to make that comment like, well, hey, we'll just tell her to quit and move on. That means you don't even care. You don't care about the person, whoever this text supposed to be, that you know, you already told her it's going to be a lot of work. So, you know, if it is, then go ahead and quit. If that's how you feel about your employees, just telling them, hey, just quit and move on, then basically we're not really important to you anyway. We're not of asset to you. It's just move on. You know, I don't care how you feel. Just move on. Get out of here. I don't value you. Get out of here. Quit. We don't need you. We don't need you. We need people that are committed to the company and who will stay here, who will show up, be on time, sick or not, sick down to the freaking bones, but will still show up and give me 150%, and will still show up and give me 110%, and I give you about 50 with the pay and the benefits. I'll pay for your insurance and your benefits and give you and barely pay you. Because trust me, what I make right now, y'all, it ain't worth it. I can go do DoorDash and probably the amount of money I'm getting paid, I could probably make that in a day. And I'm making that in a week. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this video. I don't know, but I'm just like really frustrated. I'm at 20 minutes just rambling on. But I'm just really frustrated, y'all. If y'all could just really keep me in your prayers. Because right now it's just really like this whole job here is just really, I didn't come to Dallas to be in the same situation. I was in this situation when I was back in Virginia, you know, and my job was stressful, and it just at this point I'm 100% sure I need to go down a different line of work, go back to what my bachelor's in, which is sport management, go back down that fitness and go back down that route. Because this whole medical, I know they say medical will never, you'll never be without a job with medical, but I guarantee you're gonna work the hell out of yourself. They're gonna work the heck up out of you and require you to be there no matter what. And they're gonna have policies where your life doesn't matter, and things that happen to you don't matter. You just have to be at work. Take your last breath on the clock. Cough, sneeze, vomit on the phone talking to your patients. Show up. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all are having a better day, a better week, I don't know when y'all, I don't know when each and every one of you will see this video, even if I don't even know if I'm gonna post it. But I'm praying for y'all, because I know y'all come to my channel, and you know, majority of you guys do come because you want to see my health journey. And trust me, I have a lot of updates with that. I'm still waiting on blood work. I already went over it with my doctor, but I'm still waiting for a copy, and then I'll go over that with you guys. I did get a allergy test done and a food test done as well, so I'm excited to go through that with you guys, and just basically talk to you guys about that. But I do have a lot of videos coming. I have a lot to share, and yeah, today just one of those days, y'all. I just had to vent. I had to talk to somebody, and I hope y'all understand. I hope y'all don't judge me. I am frustrated, very frustrated, and I'm trying my hardest to stay afloat and keep my head up and stay strong. You know, majority of the time I am strong, but it's like, dang, how much can a person take, you know, before breaking down? So, sorry y'all, my camera died, and honestly, I was just rambling on anyway, so I just figured, hey, I'm just end the video right here. I went ahead and, you know, freshen up and shower. I was able to pray, just spend some time with God, just to get myself together. So I'm feeling a little bit better now than what I did when I was in the closet. I'm sorry if it was a little bit aggressive, if it comes across aggressive to anyone. I'm just very frustrated, trying to stay as calm and stress-free as possible. Stress is not good for my body at this point in my life. But again, you guys, I do appreciate you if you watch this whole video. Definitely feel free to comment, like this video. If you don't like it, oh well, it's part of life. I don't plan on hiding any parts of my life from you guys. My life is not perfect. I'm not always happy, and if you just always want to see somebody happy and unrealistic, find another channel, okay? So, yeah. But I am feeling a little bit better. I'm just gonna lay down and relax the rest of the day. Definitely look up some other opportunities out here in jobs, and continue to do research, and try to spend a little bit more time with YouTube and other things, entrepreneur type things, rather than putting all of my eggs in one basket, with these jobs. I love you guys. Again, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, like this video, definitely leave a comment, and I will see you guys in my next video.